Hi, and welcome to another episode of What's the Dish. I'm really excited today. Today we're going to make a chocolate cup, edible chocolate cup that we're going to actually be able to eat. And we're going to put some nice ice cream in it. If you wanted to put yogurt, if you wanted to put fresh fruit, you could do anything you want with it. Don't put anything hot in it though, no soup, okay, nothing hot, but it is going to be absolutely amazing. And the first thing we need to use is we need to use some really good quality dark chocolate. And I have a 60% cocoa butter content chocolate. You can do anything higher than that. I really wouldn't go lower than about 55%, but you can easily find a 60% dark chocolate in pretty much any store, any supermarket in the country. All right, I prefer Belgian chocolate over anything, but you can buy Swiss chocolate. There are many chocolates out there that you could buy. The one thing about the American palate, though, is that we're so used to milk chocolate, and there's just so many really great benefits to dark chocolate. Great antioxidant, good for you. If you have a little bit every day, I like having a little bit of chocolate every day. Tastes great, really good for you. And dark chocolate, you know, again, really isn't in the American palate. We love milk chocolate, but Europeans love dark chocolate, and there's a reason for it. Very good. What I have here in my bowl is I have a little bit of dark chocolate here. I would say about maybe 15 ounces or so. You can get all these recipes on our site. And I'm just melting that over a double boiler. You can see I have some hot boiling water underneath there. And I'm just going to mix it up, and I'm melting it down. What you want to do is, if you have a thermometer, is you don't want to bring your chocolate to about 120, between 115 and 120 degrees, dark chocolate specifically. All right, and then what we're going to do is, once all this chocolate is melted and the lumps are pretty much all gone, what you're going to do is you're going to take this off heat. Okay, so we're almost there. Okay. See, there's just a couple of lumps in there. We're just going to stir it up, and I suggest that you just stir it. I use a heat-proof spatula. The heat-proof spatulas are the ones that have the red on them, or they'll say heat-proof spatula on it. The white spatulas are good to use, but you don't really want to use them with heat because those spatulas have a tendency to melt. All right? And the last thing you want to do is eat plastic. Okay, so we're going to mix this up. We'll turn our burner off, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this to our little area here. All right, and you could see that the dark chocolate's nice and melted. All right, again, between 115 120 degrees is what you're looking for. And then we're going to do a technique called seeding the chocolate. And seeding the chocolate is basically just taking melted chocolate and then taking a part of that melted chocolate, roughly a third, and putting it into the melted chocolate and mixing that in. And then once this chocolate is melted, then technically it should be pretty much tempered. What you really want to do is take this down to an internal temperature of about 87 degrees. 87 degrees. And then, if need be, we can bring it back up to about 89 to 90, 91 degrees. Okay, you probably don't want to go much more than that. I know it's a little complicated, but we'll have all these directions on the website, and you'll be able to do it very easily, as long as you have a thermometer. If you're professional and you're watching the show and you really haven't done anything like this, like I'm going to show you, it's fairly easy to do. And some people can buy those little tempering machines that'll temper your chocolate for you. You can do this with coating chocolate or just chocolate that you can melt, but it's a lot stronger this way. So we're going to melt this, and you can see that the chocolate is pretty much melting. Okay, and I'm just stirring that in. I just want to stir it in until those little lumps are gone. Okay. So in the meantime, while we're mixing this, you can even have a friend or just a daughter, son, significant other come into the kitchen and help you stir this chocolate. So what's better than chocolate, right? With a friend, right? Chocolate by yourself is not too good, but chocolate with a friend, very good, right? So we have balloons, okay? And these balloons need to be not water balloons, but balloons that have helium. Whoops. balloons that are helium based, right? And I'm gonna blow up another one. That one wasn't too good, but you could see that you could do many different sizes. You don't have to do. This would be a small bowl, but we could do a big bowl. See, we could do a bigger bowl too. Okay, so depending upon the size of the balloon will depend upon how big your chocolate or your edible bowl will be. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to take our balloons and we're going to dip them into the chocolate. Okay, part of the way, and we're just going to let them drip. Let them drip a little bit, and then we're going to put them on a piece of parchment paper, a sheet tray lined with parchment paper, and we'll just let that set. Okay, we want that to set hard. All right, and we'll do the same thing with the little baby. Okay, and we're going to put this guy over here. All right. And blow up another one. Okay, again, you can blow them up as many times as you like, as large or as small as you'd want. For small little parties, you could do that, and these can be filled with fresh fruit, a whole bunch of great things. So we're going to dip that once again, and we'll let this drip really well. Nothing better than dark chocolate. All right, and we'll put these in here. So once again, we'll try it again. We'll get another balloon, tie off the end, and you want to mix your chocolate up just a little bit more. And we're going to take this and we're going to dip it. And what I like to do is I like to turn my bowl to the side a little bit. That way you get a nice pool of chocolate and let it drip a bit. Okay, you don't want to have a lot of feet at the bottom of your tray. You want to try to make it as tight as possible. And I'll show you what I mean when we come back. And put it right on your tray and just let it set. And we're going to have some great, great chocolate cups. We're going to take a little break. I'm going to throw these in the refrigerator. Once they're set, we're going to come back out. I'm going to show you these. We're going to pop these balloons and we're going to have some great chocolate cups. See you real soon.